Hello everyone, welcome back to another Medieval Dynasty video. This video we're going to talk about hunting, damage, weapon damage types. What is your best bet? I guess that kind of comes down to your hunting style. Are you out there wanting to run around just an axe and a pickaxe and attack everything with that? Well, good luck with that, because some of the prey out here, unless they are aggressive and they are coming at you, your melee weapons aren't going to do very much for you at all. Now let's take a look at some of the different weapon damage types as far as what might be your best bet for weapon damage. Now, this particular episode, I'm going to deal primarily with the iron aspects, okay? Iron arrow will do 55 damage. You cannot shoot the iron arrow with an iron crossbow. You have to have bolts for that. But if you pair the iron arrow, for example, with, let's come on down here, a longbow, so you have 55 damage, then the longbow will add an additional 40 damage. Now, something else. Okay, I thought the recurve bow would do pretty decent damage, but the recurve bow is less damage, so stay away from the recurve bow. But my setup that I go with is honestly the poisoned iron bolt. The iron bolt by itself, 75 damage. And then you couple that with the iron crossbow for 55 damage. Now, I use, as I said, the poisoned iron bolt. We're getting 80 damage and 65% poisoning. Now, it doesn't actually state exactly 65% poisoning. I mean, is that a separate damage? Kind of number over and above the normal damage, or is that stating that 65% of the 80 damage is poisoning damage? I wish they actually would clarify that. It would be a lot easier. Another thing, though, if you're going to be doing melee, iron spear is 75 damage, so obviously it's your next best go-to. Iron knife, 40 damage. You want to beat something with a hoe, 35 damage. Iron hammer, I think, is it's only 30 damage. Your best, if you're going to go hand, obviously, is the iron spear. Iron axe is going to give 45 damage. Your second best. And of course, respectively, you know, as you downgrade your weapons based on, you know, what make they are, you know, iron, bronze, tin, copper, obviously the damage is going to go down. Now, another thing I suggest, go to your skill trees and pay very close attention to every single ability before you put points into it. Now, like under hunting, that's going to be really important. If you're on a keyboard and mouse, left alt is going to highlight things going on here. Any hostiles are going to be in red, but like right over here, you see how we have a little birdie right here? I'm going to go ahead and use my crossbow, and if you put points in there, you can get away from some of the sway. Here we go. Ready? Okay, I think we bagged our game. And if you do it right, okay, look at that. You will get your bolt back. Let's just make sure I got everything back. And you can click hold the left alt key down, it'll tell you. Oh, what do we have here? Now over here we have an aggressive. Oh yes, we do. Look at this. Now if it was dark, we'd be able to see it. Now with the crossbow, it does take a little bit of time to pull it back and notch it. Have to hold the right mouse button. But once you have it notched, you're good to go. So let's see what happens here. I want to get a good aim in on it. Ready? Oh boy. Oh, okay, 2 shots. New level of hunting. Look at that. Yeah, I love to come out and hunt. I mean, it is an excellent source. Oh, yeah, look at that. This is how you, yeah, this way you make sure you don't lose your, use that left alt. Get some, okay, yeah. You want to get your arrows back. But let's see what we get off of this. Now, if you are using those melee weapons, you know, it's not a bad deal. If something is actually going to be coming at you back and forth, you can do it. But you're better off to kind of stealth. You know, try to come around a tree, left control, you know, then kind of move. If you keep hunched down, you're going to be able to see stuff. But remember, when you are in that mode, spectator mode, for hunting, using the left alt key, if it is green, it is friendly. It's not going to hurt you. Like the rabbits and the deer that come up in green. Anything hostile is going to come up in red. That would be your wolves. I think even the pigs. Yeah, the pigs. The boars come up in red. And the bison-like things come up in red as well. And, of course, the chupacabra, which is a really rare one on here if you ever happen to see it. I'm just kidding you, by the way. Well, maybe I am. Maybe I'm not. I don't know. You have to get out there and explore the world. Go in those dark caves, everybody. But, yeah, other than that, that's kind of an outlook for your best damage type. Your iron crossbow and iron bolts and the poisoned bolts or even the poison arrows, depending on what your particular playstyle is, add that on there. And, you know, 2 or 3 shots, a big bad bear, Benny the Bear out there, you know, he's going to take you, you know, 3 or 4, 5 shots. But that's why you need the bow. You know, you want to keep a distance. That way you can take that game down and reap the rewards, everyone. So other than that, if you have any questions or comments, obviously I'll leave them in the comments below. And I'll see you on the next Medieval Dynasty video. Until then, keep safe and peace.